What's up, y'all? So we received a VTOMAN FlashSpeed 1500, which is a portable power station with a 1500 watt input. It has like 12 ports where you can charge things like your microwave. It also has some ports where you can charge things like your cell phone or your laptop. It's advertised to go from 0% to a full charge in like an hour. But I'll leave the link in the description below where we did all of those kind of tests. It actually has a max output of 3,000 watts. But that's if you get the additional battery that you can get with this power station. Now what you can also get with this power station to charge it, and the reason for this video, is a solar panel. So you have different options based on which VTOMAN power station you have. So what we're going to do today is we're going to run this power station down to 50%, and then we're going to charge it back to 100% using our solar panel. This is the VS200 Pro 200 watt, high conversion, high compatibility, waterproof, portable and foldable. I guess we're going to test out just how portable it is, you know what I'm saying? It has a kickstand and they say it's pretty durable, so I guess we'll figure out how to test that out too. First, let me show you some tests that we did with this power station based on our last review. I'll just show you a few. First, I'm going to show you what happened when we plugged a refrigerator up to it. 115 volt, 60 hertz. We're going to go ahead and plug that up here. Click the AC button. Alright, we're going to go ahead and leave that plugged in for 30 minutes, see how much battery life we lose. It does look like our refrigerator is still on. It's still cold. So we've had it connected for 30 minutes and looked like it went from 78% to 73%. So, alright. Now I'll show you what happened when we plugged our microwave up to it. Y'all can see the input and the output here. So we have it plugged up. Start this for 1 minute and 10 seconds. Alright, look like it works. So it can power up a microwave. Lasted all the way through, so it can definitely use your microwave. So let's unplug it now and see how much percentage we lost. So it went from 16 to 12. Now I'll show you what happened when we charged our most powerful e-bike battery up to this. And this is a 52 volt battery. Here's some information about the charger. So the e-bike is now at 93%. It looks like I'm at 69% right now. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this up. Start my charger. Let's see how long it's going to take for it to go from 93% to 100%. So it took a little bit more than an hour for me to get to 100%, but I don't have the exact time. It's 6:30 now, but it's been green for a minute, so it did eat up quite a bit of my battery life though. I'm at 20% now. Now I'm going to show you how fast we were able to charge this back to 100% using an AC output cord. Now that we have used this power station to the point where it only has 12% power, we're going to go ahead and try to charge it up. So we're going to lift this here and plug our power cord in here. So let's go ahead and plug that up here. So it took about, I would say, an hour and 15 minutes. You can also charge this power station in your car. Now we're going to go ahead and unbox this. Alright. Get this out of the package. Alright, let's go ahead and get this out here. This is what the solar panel looks like out of the box. It seems pretty light. It's almost like it's like cardboard light. Like no, so if y'all can see just how thin that is. Like yeah, I'm like, how does this thing, something this light, gonna generate enough power to power that power station? But that's why we test it out, right? And the material seemed a little clothy, I guess. We do have handles on both sides of this solar panel, and again, it does fold like this, that side like that, and then I guess you lift it up from the middle, and then you can kind of carry it like that. Fold it on this side. Get some more information about this panel. The model number, the peak power, working voltage, working current, open voltage. Over here looks like we have some cords, and I'm assuming this is to plug into your solar panel. So we take those out and it wraps around here. So it looks like we can undo this that way. That's kind of cool. Here towards the bottom looks like we have a pocket that's zipped up, so let's unzip that. A pouch that's attached to the solar panel. And here we have more cords, and I guess this is what we use to plug into here. Look like we have some different options, so I guess this is based on which VTOMAN we have, I guess, or what we're using the solar panel to plug into. And looks like we have a few different cords. We have this one that we could connect to this, that has this on the other side. But we also have this one that you can connect to this, and this is the one that I believe we're going to plug into our power station. Again, which have these three options. It's pretty easy. You just match up the shapes here. Let's see if there's an arrow or something that you put here. We're going to go ahead and connect this here, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Just match it up there, and then you're going to hear a click there, and I guess you do the same for this one. Match up the arrows. Alright, I'm going to do it like that. Since we're not using this cord, I'm going to put this back in here and zip it back up. It does have built-in, I guess, stands that you can use to up like this in order to, I guess, have more sun hit the power station at the right angle. But that is cloth. It is cloth that's holding this up though, so I'm not sure how long that would last, but we'll see. Now that we've got it down to 50%, let's get our solar panel out and see how long it's going to take us to go from, I guess now 49% back to 100%. And this space heater is about 1500 watts. I use about 1500 watts because I have it on high. This gaming system is about 60 to 90 watts. So before we plug up this solar panel, I'm going to show y'all how to fold it. So it's pretty easy. You just fold the middle up, fold the sides up like this, and that's pretty much it. And again, it's really light. It's like holding a school presentation or like a cardboard box. You know what I mean? On the other side is where we have our solar panel stand. Push this out. This is Velcro, and then you could stand this solar panel up.
No.
No? Not that heavy, huh?
Not that heavy.
So this is the setup that I currently have for the solar panel. We do get sunlight back here, but I don't have that big of a backyard. But this is the setup I got here, and I'm hoping that we get enough sunlight to charge our power station. We have had it out here for 30 minutes, and it has went from 49% to 57%. Maybe it'll speed up as we get more sun. Right now there is a shade back here, so we pretty much got this charge all the way up to 100%. See, now it's at 99%, only using my solar panel. Now it did take a couple days though. Some of that is because I don't get a whole lot of sunlight back here. See, because these houses block it. But so I would say every hour of direct sunlight, I got like 3 to 4% battery charge. So that means every day, every 2 hours, it would charge like 6 to 7%. This would charge like 6 to 7%. So it took a while. I kept this out there for a few days, but I will say this thing is pretty durable. Even though now it's kind of dusty and everything because I left it out here, but it's pretty durable. And that's crazy because I didn't even do anything to kind of mount it to the floor, and it didn't fly away or anything. So pretty durable. So I don't know how to rate this. It did do the job, but this is my first ever portable solar panel. So y'all let me know what y'all would give this on a scale from 1 to 10. I'm not going to give a rating until I review another one. How about that? Comment below, let me know what you would give this solar panel, portable solar panel, on a scale from 1 to 10. Again, if you want more information about this power station, I'll leave a link in the video where you can see my review of this power station. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.